All right, what's going on, YouTube? What's happening next? We're back. Another Scalp N Chill session. Let's see what we can come up with. We got Bitcoin, we have altcoins, we have silver, maybe some missiles on Iran. Sheesh, what's going on? Let's break it down, guys. Let's see what we can do here. I was trying to get into this Bitcoin. I was trying to get into a Bitcoin short right up in here. We're coming up into this resistance, guys. Let's start from the top. Yo, we got Gates. We have almost 60 of you guys joining. I'm sure we're going to get a bunch more start streaming in. But let's start it from the top, guys. Let's start with Bitcoin. The Coliseum, guys. We had an excellent plan for Bitcoin. We stuck to the strategy yesterday. The last 2-3 days, the Coliseum has absolutely killed it. We have been calling it, baby. Just sticking to the plan, sticking to the discipline. How well can you not interfere with the plan when you're trading? How well can you not interfere with the plan? Got to stick to the plan. So let's look at Bitcoin here, guys. So you can see that we were just stuck into a nice little range. This was the beginning of December. And the reason we're going to start in December is this really rolls into this little price action here. You guys can see we had our bottom down at 80,000, kind of pop back up here. We pop back up towards 93, squeeze back up towards the big resistance. And that's going to be right up here towards this 94, $500, $94,000. But when this price action came up this last time here, throughout this last week, we can see that this was very similar. So I started, guys, simple trading is the best trading. Simple trading is the best trading. I teach this inside of the Coliseum, my Patreon, my Telegram group. And when we were looking at Bitcoin, I was saying, you know what? We came up. Let's go ahead and pull this fib here. Let's pull this fib up to the high real quick here. Bitcoin came all the way up here, pulled back. We hit this golden pocket. All right, we hit this golden pocket. We kind of bounced on it, and then we came right back up towards the top of the, another swing failure up towards the top of resistance here at this 94.5. So when I was looking at this little accumulation here, and I'm like, you know what? This looks, this is one big trap right here. This was really a 50-50. This was really horrible price action. Horrible price action to trade, guys. It was very dead. We had almost, let's see here. We had almost 2 weeks of just no open interest in Bitcoin. Volume was extremely low. And then we finally did end up breaking out. Now, this could have went both ways. This could have went both ways. And what do I mean by that? If we were just to pull just a quick little volume indicator, and we were to pull it from, let's just say here to let's just say here, you guys can see I didn't want to go past the top of this right here. This is our value area right here, guys. This is where all the volume is at. You see these big bars right here? This is showing us that this is our fair value zone for Bitcoin, and this is why we were holding this area. Now, when we decided to pop up here, and again, this could have been a 50-50. You could have taken the longs here at the bottom. You could have set your stop loss directly underneath. It was hard for me to try to take a short. And the reason being is these wicks. You can see we have multiple candle touches here. But these wicks right here, guys, were really, I'm just saying, you know what? I don't want to take this trade. I don't like the probability on this range. It's such a very small range right here. With no volume was the big thing, is that almost these moves took, if I was to shorten out the candles, these moves took a long time to come to the top and to the bottom of this range. Didn't like it. But, you know, some people could have taken the short right here, set the stops right above this previous wick. And that's the way you would have taken these trades. I told the Coliseum to be very patient, that this price action cannot sustain without volatility. Bitcoin runs on high volatility. And as traders, we want volatility. This is what makes us all of our money. So when we finally get the breakout, okay, we come up to the top of the range of $89,000, $90,000, and we finally get back up towards this 94.5. I said, guys, this is shortened territory. This is shortened territory, but where can we come down if this is the time to take the long? Again, a breakout pullback, all right? Breakout, flip to support, and then rip on out of here. Now, the reason I say that, guys, is I'm not a breakout trader. And the reason being here is every single time that people want to be breakout traders, you're going to get smoked, man. Look, we came up, we had this bottom towards 80, came back up towards $94,000. Nope, wasn't time to rip. Failed. We came back up towards $94,000. Oh, it's time to break out. No, it's not. Failed. We came back up again. Oh, it's time. It's on its third try. It's on its third try. This must be our time. This must be it. We're going to break out. No, we didn't. So now we can look at that and we could say there's 1, 2, 3 perfect shorts. Well, we get into this accumulation range right in here. We can say, you know what? We accumulated, real boring, no volume, no open interest, no nothing. Oh, we finally get a breakout. What do we say? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's breaking out. This must be our time. This must be it. This must be our time, guys. I am not a breakout trader, and I'll explain. I'm explaining it for you right now why I'm not. And that's because every single time we come up to resistance, look at this. This is resistance. We came up again. We came up again. That's 1, 2, 3 perfect shorts. We come up again. This would have been our 4th short. Stop loss right above this in case it does break. Okay? Here's our 4th short. Bang. Resistance didn't happen. We are not breakout traders, guys. We are not breakout traders. Okay? If you guys would have just kept the emotions in check, you can see you would have had 1 perfect short, 2 perfect shorts, 3 perfect shorts, 4 perfect shorts. All right. We finally start breaking out on this. Again, still shorted it. We did short it. As a matter of fact, I got blown out of the water on this one. But you know what's crazy? I had 4 perfect shorts to 1 stop loss. And of course, again, we keep the stop loss the same as I've been telling you. But we had 4 perfect trades. All right. 4 perfect trades to 1 stopped out. All right. Now, this was a little different when we came up here because I did tell the Coliseum that at the beginning of the stream, I told you guys that this is very identical price action. This right here is very identical to this right here. All right. You can see we came up to the resistance for Bitcoin, came up to the resistance, came down to the golden pocket, played around on it again, and then took another swing at the very top, a swing failure high, all right, at resistance. So if we were just to pull a fib again, we did take these longs. We did take these longs in the Coliseum. You pull the fibs from this volume right here up to the top. Well, what do you know? What do you know, guys? This is very identical. I had this posted weeks ago when we came up to this high, okay? This was January 5th, all right? Look, we had 1 touch golden pocket, 2 touch golden pocket, swinged right back up towards resistance. 1 touch golden pocket, 2 touch golden pocket. You ready? Bang. And again, guys, I always try to encourage anybody that's following me, anybody that's following other influencers and traders, back test what they're telling you. Back test what they're telling you to find out who's full of shit, who's the real ones, who's putting their money where their mouth is, who's showing you the losses, who's showing you the wins. Guys, we have it all. We have it all in the Coliseum. Real quick, shout out to zoomex. All right. Shout out to zoomex. That is my trading partner, guys. Let's go ahead and show you this. Hold on real quick. What's going on here? Let's hit remove. There we go. What is going on here? Oh, there we go. Shout out to zoomex, guys. Make sure to sign up with me. Get your lock in your VIP tier 2. We have the lowest fees in the game, guys. Nobody is giving you these kind of fees. All right. Nobody's giving you guys these kind of fees. In the Coliseum, we are traders before we are influencers. Get with me on zoomex, high volume exchange, lock in your VIP tier 2, guys. We have by far, all right, the best support team. If we need anything, they are here to respond to us 24 hours out of the day. High liquidity, guys. We're gonna get into some scalps. You guys see me do my scalp and chills. I'm taking $1, $2, $3, $5 million positions. Zero problems. Lots of liquidity, guys. Get with me on zoomex and lock in your VIP tier 2. All right. Let's also go over and let's look at X real quick. Now, when I tell you guys to go ahead and follow, all right, follow and back test everything that everybody's telling you, see the proof in the pudding. All right. When I said that I gave the calls to these trades, look at this, guys. This was a $9,000 day. This was December 5th. This setup looks identical to December 5th. Push into 94.5 resistance, retrace to the golden pocket at subs 89.5s, then a second swing back to 94.5. Does history repeat? We had the proof in the pudding, guys. We took the entries. We took the positions. Bang, all the way up to the top, man. It was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So again, the other thing too, guys, let's look at silver. You guys can see as long as the cranksters in the trading Coliseum have volume and a direction, the radical scalp method works amazing. We are able to take many scalps and kick some ass. All right, now let's go to our silver call, guys. When we were looking at silver, all right, here we go. Silver update, 84 target is about to hit, entering a blow-off top territory, 95 to 110 possible. Market cipher showing heavy money flow, momentum waves expanding, and VWAP clenching, baby. Well, let's take a look at silver. Again, guys, if you are going to follow traders and influencers, backtest them. Don't take my fucking word for it. Backtest everything you see. It's kind of like the old school, listen to half of what you see and nothing of what you hear. Well, it's up to you to when you guys are obviously putting your money on the line here. When you guys, oh, here we go. Were you guys not able? Did you guys see? Were you guys able to see X? You guys were able to see X, right? When I posted this, David Toth, give me some heads up real quick, buddy. Were you guys able to see the X? Everything that I showed you on X? No. Okay, let's relook at it. Let's relook at it, dude, because again, now you guys should be on the X. Here we go. And again, you guys can see all the P&Ls right here, guys. When I was talking about taking the scalps and having a range and having the volume, these are the results. Guys, we use the exact same strategy every single day. We use the CryptoCrank radical scalp method. We find our support resistances. As long as we have a range and volume, guys, we're able to scalp and absolutely kill it. But again, when we're going over Bitcoin right now, we just went over this with you. We had the plan. We had the game plan for the pump. We had a great risk management. We knew exactly what we were doing. Now, when we look at, again, silver, let's take a quick peek at silver. And I had a big silver position, guys, at $70.70 on that pullback. But again, silver update, 85 target about to hit, entering blow off top territory of 95. Guys, this was December 28th. The price has not, guys, we pulled all the way back to $70. Everyone said, oh, tops in for silver, tops in for silver. I was in all these spaces and I said, guys, there's no way that silver's top is in. This was our first expansion phase. Silver's getting ready for another run. When futures has volumes like this in the legacy markets, we don't just put in a single top and it's over with. These things run. Well, when we go ahead and look at silver, all right, let's look over at silver. And we can see here, we did end up taking the trades at $70 on this very first pullback. We had our very first expansion phase. We came all the way. We just blew up. We blew up right here. First expansion phase, guys. Well, right after we have that, we got to accumulate. We have our first pullback. First pullback. I took this long. We were accumulating here. If we just go to a 4-hour, you can see this was too obvious, way too obvious for a silver long. You guys can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touches. You take the long. It's really easy to understand where our stop loss should be. And we take that trade. Boom. Stop loss. Bang. At least up to the previous all-time high. Amazing trade here on silver, guys. Second expansion phase. Targets hit. I said that we're heading up towards 95. This doesn't look like a blow-off top to me. This is a proper blow-off top on silver. This right here is a proper blow-off top on silver. I think that we're going to end up squeezing towards that psychological 100, 103. And that's going to be the trade right there, guys. I'm going to be looking to short. All right. I am going to be looking to short silver somewhere in that 98 to 105 range, somewhere in there. I'm going to be watching these. I'm going to be watching my indicators with Market Cipher. I'm going to be watching the tops. If we get a big 10% pop, I'm going to be watching for something like that on silver, guys. Now, where do I trade silver? I trade silver on BingX. All right. I also have a partnership for with BingX. I do that. Yeah. Again, that's where I take my silver shorts. All right. Silver shorts are over on BingX, guys. All right. Let's get over to Ethereum and some altcoins. Let's get over to Ethereum and some altcoins. Guys, this is excellent accumulation. There's really only 2 altcoins that I thought were really, really, really great at the lows. All right. If we were to look at almost every altcoin except for Ethereum and Solana, these are the only 2. Okay. When I talk about simple trading being the best trading, if we were to pull a fib, all right, from bear market lows, we're talking 1388 up to our new all-time high. Look, guys, some people say that that Fibonacci's don't work and use all these other special sauces and all these indicators. Guys, I'm making $5, $10, $15, $20,000 every single day with this method, with scalping. You guys can do it too. Learn to use your volume indicators. Learn to use support resistance. Bitcoin as an indicator, your fibs. Simple trading is the best trading. You do not need to overthink it. But again, look at Bitcoin. Don't take my word for it. Once the candles are printed on the chart, they're there for eternity. Boom, new all-time high. What do you know? Every single chart that I've showed you comes always down to these golden pockets, and we have great bounces. This right here, accumulating right in here, guys, a second touch. This was a clear signal to take this long here on Ethereum. And we did. We gave these calls as well for Ethereum. All right. Now, where can ETH, now that we are bouncing off of a golden pocket, where should ETH run to? If Bitcoin can maintain over, if Bitcoin can maintain over $90,000, $94,000, then I would say that we're also going to look at USDT dominance. We're going to look at BTC, ETH BTC, but where should ETH run to? If you'd want to know where we should get a big rejection from, pull the fib as well from the tops to the lows to see, and it's really up towards $4,000. This is easy, guys. This is easy work. That's a 20% pump. I love seeing it, guys. Fuck that. Simple trading is the best trading. Hey, girl. Yo, ladies. What up, what up, what up, guys? It's good to see everybody on the messages. If you guys could just please like, subscribe, follow me on the content. I'm looking for some live trades right now. I am looking for some live trades. Let's see if we can catch a little scalp, some scalp in action. All right. Let's see if we can get some scalp in action. But right now, I would say that Ethereum, as long as Bitcoin can maintain over, $93,000, guys, really 93, 94, it would be great to see Bitcoin flip. Remember I talked about not being a breakout trader? It would be great to see if Bitcoin can flip this into support. So if we just get rid of all of this, excuse me, it'd be great to see resistance, 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 breakout, retest. This, okay, if we're not going to be a breakout trader, you get the breakout, retest, and then rip on out of here. We're going to have to take that trade as well, guys. When the price action comes back down, Bitcoin can easily come right back down towards $92,000, $93,000, $94,000, guys, easily. Kind of accumulate. Everyone wants to short it like they're doing right now. Maybe we get a little pullback and then boom, blitz on out of here. All right. So on ETH's target right now is going to be up towards $4,000. When we pull the fib from the highs to this low right here, you can see next big area is going to be all the way up here towards $4,000. If ETH can break, $3,400, we're only $100 away. I do think that that Ethereum, and when Ethereum gets rolling, guys, when it breaks out, look at this. Like when Ethereum breaks out and accumulates right above it, kind of just accumulates for a little bit like this, boom, it blitz. So I want to see Ethereum come up to probably $3,500, $3,600, relax, kind of flag out, and then bang, right up into $4,000. That's kind of my idea for ETH. Now, I told you 2 altcoins have been respecting the fibs. 2, only 2. Let's go over to Solana. Solana looking good, baby. Solana looking good, baby. Again, pull the fibs from our lows. I'm talking bear market lows, 18 bucks, 17 bucks. Simple trading is the best trading. Pull that fib up to all-time high. All right. Look at where we're bouncing, guys. Beautifully. We have multiple touches, guys. Look in the golden pocket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rinsed them out for the liquidity. 6, 7, 8, 9. Multiple touches, guys, inside of the golden pocket here. Here. This is horrible to lose this tool right here, guys. We can just use our little X right here. We'll just throw X's. Multiple touches. These are great trades, guys. Learn how to use a Fibonacci retracement tool, okay? You learn how to use these tools. But this is excellent right here on Solana, guys. Solana's next target is going to be somewhere next to up towards 200. I really wanted to see it just squeeze up here towards like 160. If we could try to flip 160 into support, then I think that, yeah, we're on our way to running, baby. We have a good shot at running. Good shot at running. Solana's looking beautiful. Let's just clean all this up and let's go to like a 4-hour. Same thing. I would want to see since this has been resistance. If we do squeeze, I want this to be true support. So 144s. Guys, this has just been so beautiful right here. Look at this. This has just been just accumulating right up in here. This thing's just, man, it was beautiful to see that it finally broke out. It's all going to be based on Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now is trying to have a small pullback. Bitcoin's having a little small pullback here. Was trying to get into this short, man. I was really trying to get into this short up here, all these touches. Let's read some of the chats real quick with you guys. And then we got over your middle name is Fib. Right on, baby. We got over 100 of you guys watching right now. If you guys can please like and subscribe, follow me. I'm always, I'm streaming. I'm doing spaces. I'm doing many spaces with a lot of different traders, influencers, good insight. The ones that I think are good, man. If you guys see me streaming with somebody, it's because I think they're good. I've back tested their work. They show it. They show you guys. They're leading you in the right direction. All right. They're absolutely leading you in the right direction. Yeah, Bitcoin right now seems like she's rolling over. Let's see, though, if we can try to put in we have our low. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a higher low right in here sometime, and we can take this trade. Anytime you kind of just see everybody shorting right here, we normally get a good pop, and then it'll roll over. That's what I'm looking for during this stream, is maybe just a quick little pop. Maybe we can catch that. Let's see what else we got here. I've been trading a lot of Litecoin. Litecoin is very synced up with Bitcoin. I like that it's actually down towards the bottom of this range right in here. Guys, these are great trades. Look at every single time we come down in here on Litecoin, you long the shit out of it. You long Litecoin at 75.40, 75.50. Look at this. Multiple trades. I mean, guys, just from literally from right here, from $75 to $79. with a little bit of leverage. These are 4% pumps. These are 4% pumps when we get these trades, guys. All right. Now, if Bitcoin does come raging down towards 94, we do got a, excuse me, a high probability of breaking 95. If it does, I'd be looking at something like, you know, if we do sweep, oops. If we do end up sweeping these lows right in here, something like right in here, we just kind of, we stop everybody out from here. We stop everybody out from here. We catch this. So I'd say probably like 70 bucks, 70 bucks. If this ends up getting crushed right here and Bitcoin just comes roaring down, you know what I mean? But if Bitcoin holds 93, Litecoin comes down to this 94, 95, we have to take this trade, guys. These are big trades. Every time we come down to this level, it pops, it pops, it pops, it pops, it pops, it pops. So again, looking at Litecoin, what else do we have here, guys? Let's also look at, we did Solana. Hyperliquid was another good trade. Hyperliquid was another really, really good trade. Last stream, we were playing inside of this range here. We were playing in this range here. Bitcoin ended up doing a big pump. Again, 97,000, and look at where we're at. But it's been a little rough ride. It had this crazy dip. I got smoked a couple times, man. I really thought that if this thing pulled back right into here on Hype, it was going to hold this level right in here, hold this level, kind of played around. I took the long, man, right in here. It popped up and then bang. And I'm like, no way. And then it fell again and then fell again. And I'm like, holy shit, what's going on with Hyperliquid, man? I think me and you, Oculus, we got smoked a couple trades on this thing. I couldn't believe that that Hype was coming down, dude. Nice big pop. The other great trade, guys, that we had here, this was crazy trades right here, guys. We had this trade right here. Aave target was literally going to be just on the top of this this range right here. This was a beautiful trade for some. Yeah, we got smoked on that trade, dude. I was like, I think both of us were, I was reading your messages and I thought the same thing you said, like Hyperliquid said bye, jumped right out the window. Got completely smoked. Yeah, we had some other trades on Hype. We were talking about it. We had some other trades on Hype. When it came down in this range again, I smoked it a couple times, man. I had some great trades. I've really been focused on Litecoin and Solana. I say that, but let's see what kind of trades I was actually focused on. I don't know what I was focused on. I haven't. Let's see here. I was focused on Litecoin. So there's the Litecoin trade. I was focused on Litecoin. Pippin. Ooh, I forgot we had the Pippin. We had a little Pippin action. ETH and Litecoin. So it's been Litecoin. It's been the main hitters for me anyways. And then this one was Bitcoin in that little range. And then Solana. So yeah, I always try to look at what's been hot for me. What's Bitcoin doing right now, man? Bitcoin's still coming down. I'm looking at it over on the exchange. And I'm looking for, I want to see if Bitcoin, what I was saying, man, and every single time we have these kind of patterns that just kind of come down like this, it ends up smoking up, blowing up, and then it'll roll over. Look, every single time. Every single time. Kind of just dips all the way down and then just cooks upwards. That's what I'm waiting for. If this thing kind of drops down into here, we create a higher low. I want this trade, and then I'll take this trade for the first pump. Oh, yeah, we smoked River. Golly, dude, we were calling River at $11. I had a ton of trades on River. Let's go to Bybit here. Look at River, dude. We were calling River at, we had it at this right here. $11, $11.50. River also, we were talking about it right here. We were having some fun with River. I had a bunch of River trades. The crew had the Coliseum. The Coliseum had a ton of trades as well. And again, guys, if you guys could please like the stream, follow me over on X, follow me on YouTube, like it. I'd truly appreciate it. How many likes do we got here? How many likes do we got? We got, hold on, let me hit the refresh here. I have 15 likes. I'll tell you what, dude, if we can get my first time getting 50 likes, I'll do a giveaway. Why not? Let's do giveaways. I don't know about Tookie. Kid Crypto King. Didn't call what? What didn't I call? Or what? No, you didn't? Tell me what's going on, brother. Reposted the stream. I appreciate you, dude. Kid Crypto King. I'll slap the fuck out of you. Yeah, Iran, dude, is getting ready to be bombed on. Iran is getting ready to be bombed on, man. You know, the president warned a couple days ago that if they were going to hurt the protesters, if they were going to be hurting the protesters. How do I feel like I know this person at Kid Crypto King? With the protesters, he warned them, guys. He warned that if you were going to hurt the protesters, then he was going to interfere. He's been having multiple tweets. Actually, let's pull it up here. Let's go to Mr. Donald. Let's go to Donald Trump. How come I guess there's other parody accounts, man, that repost his True Social. This is stupid. He hasn't reposted since December 25th on X, but I read the tweets that he was doing on True Social, and he was pretty much just saying that if you were going to intervene, if you were going to hurt the protesters of Iran, that he told everybody, get away from that area. It's very highly likely that they're going to bomb those dudes. The Saudis came out and told the states to chill out with Russia. Hopefully, saw some real P&L, not the ones you get from Jason. I like that. Let's find some trades. Let's see, dude. And just for your information, I don't trade for you. I can give 2 fucks, but if there's a trade to take, I'll take it. I like this. I like being put on the spot here with our boy. Let's see if we can find a trade. Let's move this over here. Let's see it. Our last stream, we made $8,000. Live trading. I like it, dude. I like some pushback. I like me a little Amber Heard, dude. Our little Kid Crypto King. I like a little crazy. I'm gonna wait for his little response. Yeah, if we can find a trade, man, I'm down here. Let's see if I can. Let's see what we got. Let me blow this up for us real quick. XMR is worth a look. XMR is worth a look. Let's blow this up right here. We'll put me right here. You got a small bag in uni. Yeah, go join my group, you moron. Yeah, I agree. Join my group, dude. We'd love you in there. You seem like you're a hoot. I like people that are a hoot, dude. We got a handful of them in there, and it's awesome. Oh, you're in it already? Then what the fuck, dude? I go live almost every single day. Get in the Coliseum. Guys, I wanted this short way up here. I don't want to short this right now, man. I just feel like I'm going to get freaking blown out of the water. I feel like I'm going to get blown out of the water on this. What's ETH looking like? Yeah, this is not a good area, guys. It's more of tonight. This is the reason I didn't add really Scalp and Chills. I'd be down, man. I'd be down to take some trades, but I don't like this. This is just at any time this thing can squeeze one hard candle. This thing can squeeze at any moment here. I can't short in this area, dude. I either short from the bottoms or the tops, brother. Like I said, if this thing throws a hard red candle, sing us a song. I'm not. I do some karaoke, buddy. I do some karaoke, but I'm not. I don't think I can sing to you right now. There is a bunch of you guys watching right now. I appreciate it. I would love to take a nice big trade. On the spaces that I was just in, I explained to you guys, when you guys have a couple of days or a few weeks of just serious wins, take a moment to just don't look at the market for a couple of days, guys. Step away. Don't be biased, because the bullishness that you could be in that environment, it can change, and then you're going to get frustrated, and you're not going to keep winning. So, like yesterday was my nice big trades. The day before that, sing us some Adele. Stop. Got a voice of an angel. I don't know, man. I just got over a cold. Talking about people. Sing some Step Brothers. Man, is Bitcoin just gonna dump tonight for Asia? And that's the other thing too, dude. My big wins have been coming during between 7:30 and 11:30 at night. 7:30 and 11:30 at night. Good luck. You like that solid reference? Some Step Brothers. This out of here, dude. I love freaking Step Brothers, dude. You know, and everyone is calling for 100K Bitcoin, guys. We got to settle down. Settle down. Everyone keeps saying 100K Bitcoin right up on here. You know, 100K Bitcoin. Everyone's calling for 100K. And nothing else. This house is learning. This house is a learning of doctors. Let's just say, one night I walked down and she sees me in my undies, and she goes, "I've already had, and I'm looking good." And she says, "I've already had the old bull. Now let's try the young stud." Let's see, dude. I don't know where CryptoFace is at, man. Has he had any big trades? Has he been live? I haven't seen him, man. I haven't seen him. The only people that I've seen has been the only people that I have seen is Jason Casper. He's been kicking some ass. I saw Trader Geo, man. He kicked some ass. He popped off his first six-figure trade. Made 100 G's, man, on this pump, man. Violent. Made his first 100 G's on a trade. It's awesome. But I have no clue where all these other traders are at, guys. I don't really follow anybody else. I've been so slammed with the Coliseum and what we got going on. Super slam with the Coliseum and what we got going on. My $100,000 trade. I've never had $100,000 trades. I've made $100,000 in a month, but I've never had $100,000 trade. My largest trade is $60,000, 60 grand. Oh yeah, CryptoFace was asking. I had all the P&Ls. I proved it, dude. November 5th. We took the ETH long. My community saw it. Discover Crypto saw it. I actually put the P&L. Was on MEXC at the time when I was on MEXC. I posted it also for Jason Casper. Hey, Derek, stretching the zick. Let's see here. Let's see. Hold on. I'll talk, baby. Yeah. Doesn't really matter though, dude, because you know what? I'm just trading with that fake money, boy. Give me a second. Give me just a second, guys. I can't get this to load. There we go. It's all good, man. I don't have to prove shit to anybody. Actually, I just bought a new truck. I just blew 100 G's on a new truck. I like my new big ass lifted truck, dude. I was all happy for that. Pretty happy for that. It's a big ass lifted truck. Love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, I dig it, man. It's a big ass lifted truck. It's got everything on it. Absolutely everything. Yeah, I'm going to hang out here, guys, for the next, 30, 40 minutes, and let's see if we can find a trade. But Bitcoin's coming down, dude. I don't like this right now. It's a long bed. Got me a long bed, 37s on some 18s, a Carly lift. It's a 2025 F350 limited. Ooh, nice. Got a Raptor R. I had a deposit on a Raptor R. I was going to get it out of Texas. They were offering 10 grand over. And I ended up not doing it, man. I ended up not doing it. Yeah, my Raptor, my F350 Captain. If you saw my did I post it? Captain, you're inside of my Patreon and everything, dude. You saw my new truck. Yeah, my new truck was, yeah. And then on the Raptor R's, dude, I had a deposit, and then I saw the values, dude. I just wasn't gonna pay 130. I told myself, you know what, dude, these things have got to come down, bro. There's no way that they're still charging, they're still charging insane markup, 10 grand over, 15 grand markup. Josh didn't end up streaming, man. I messaged Josh. He said he's not gonna end up streaming, and he hasn't streamed. You know what I mean? He was gonna do the whole Iran thing. He thought that it was gonna, you know, it was bomb time. He thought it was bomb time, bro, and it didn't happen. So I don't know. You paid 35 G's over, see, dude. I was the very first person in my state to buy the 2023 Z06. I paid MSRP for my Z06. I sold it for 50 grand over and made a boat ton of money. I didn't, yeah, I'm not going to do it anymore, bro. I'm not paying way over sticker. Got a ZR1 on order. I got a 2627 ZR1. I would like Bitcoin just to have one good hard candle, red candle down. That's why I said, come on down here. Just one more good strong red candle. And then maybe that could be something. Paid MSRP. No shit. That's what I got now too. A C8 Z06. Yeah. Yeah, I got photos of my Z06. I've had almost every car you can think of, bro. I've had six red eyes, 2020 GT500, a Z06. I mean, I've had everything except for first world problems. The only thing I haven't owned yet is exotics, but I want a dude, I want me a like a 24, 23 911 Turbo S. I think I would take a Turbo S before I even buy a Huracan. There's still 200 grand for a Huracan, but I think a Turbo S smacks. I don't overpay for any of these cars, bro. I paid like 90 G's for my truck, but I like my truck. Get you a 458 straight piped headers and all. I'm watching Bitcoin right now. I just sold two. I had an 03 Cobra Terminator with 800 horsepower. It had a crusher on it. It only had 10,000 miles. Only had 10,000 miles. I'm watching Bitcoin right now, guys. I want to see this thing dump real quick. I want to see Bitcoin come down, and then maybe I can try to scoop something, but I'm not shorting this right now. Maybe we're going to get our candle that I'm talking about. Just kind of. The only thing I don't like, man, is that this is a high kind of just accumulated here. If it breaks this, then it's going to be a no trade zone for me. A GT3 RS or a Turbo S. Turbo seems to be calling my name. Yeah, I have a buddy, dude, and he bought a 24 GT3 RS, and it was 100 G's over, bro. He paid 100 G's. He's got red wheels. I mean, it's bad, dude. It's pretty bad. They're going for about 500K right now, which is ridiculous to me because there's no way I would buy a GT3 RS, dude, over a 765 McLaren, dude. I'd buy a 765 LT for 500K. There's no way I'd buy in a Turbo S, dude. You can get a wicked Turbo S. Now, I want a Cabriolet Turbo S. Cabriolet would be the way to go. I don't want a coupe. Again, if you guys are just coming in, please follow me on the X, on the YouTube. I'd greatly appreciate it. We went over a handful of different TAs, guys, for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Hype. Yeah. And again, guys, if you're not in a trade right now, this is no area. This is mid chop. We're in the middle. You don't want this. We either short from the tops, we long from the bottoms if this is going to be a support. If not, if it breaks this right here, guys, then this thing's coming down. You don't want this kind of price action. You don't want this, Dewey. Yeah, I wouldn't be buying a panorama. Ain't no I'd be buying no gay-ass panorama. Mm-mm. I'm watching Bitcoin right now, guys. I would like to see it just... I really want to see what's going to happen here for Asia. It's starting now. I really want to see if Bitcoin's going to put in a higher low right now, man. Ferrari F80s are sick, dude. Or a Ferrari Superfast. A Superfast would be sick. It's only a handful of cars, though. You know, just me personally, dude. If you want to go fast, you get a Mustang, dude. You get a GT 500, dude. A 5.0, a Crusher on it, or some Helion twins. If you want to go fast, dude, and beat almost everything on the street, you go with a Mustang. Point blank. Now, if you're talking something like badass, you know what I mean? More of a status. GTDs are bad, dude, but like my GT 500, I had a 2020 GT 500, bro. That car was stupid fast. You know? Sport bike, that's how you go fast. Bikes are fast. I have another buddy that just bought a BMW 1000RR. Those BMW bikes, they're like 40 G's now, man, for some of those bikes. Sick. Absolutely sick bikes. I'm just waiting here for Biddy, man. Waiting for Biddy boy. Yeah, dude. So I got all kinds of videos, dude. My shit, it was a death trap, bro. But I've been driving those Mustangs for a long time. My 03 Terminator, dude, did 800 to the wheels, bro, and it was on a Gen 5 Crusher, and it was screamer, dude. It was sick. Loved my Terminator. Thanks, baby. I think that might be our candle right there. That might just be our candle for Bitcoin. Let's see if we get a little bit lower, if we're going to get our pop now. I told you I wanted a nasty candle. I wanted one of these. One of these and then bounce. Let's see if we get it. Yeah, dude, Captain, if you're inside of my my Telegram, dude, local dealer had one at the price for the longest time. Let's see what's going to happen here, guys. Let's see if we get our bounce right now. Real quick, let's look at the heat map. Yeah, we're coming down to it. Remember I was telling you just one good wick? Look at the heat map, guys, on the 24-hour. Let's go to the 12-hour. We're dipping in. Just that one dip that I was talking about down to like 96, 96.2. And then and then right above us, look, liquidations are on both sides. 96,000 and then at $98,000. So yeah, I want to see if we get that 96.2 would be munching the liquidity. I think I'm going to, let's see here. This is the bounce. Bang, bang. Let's see. Let's see here, guys. This is high volatility right now. I told you that was our candle. How long have we been streaming? We've been on for exactly an hour. Come on, baby. Let's see here. I think so, man. I'm going to take a Bitcoin long here, but I'm going to put a stop right underneath. This is high volatility, guys. I would rather it be coming just a tad bit lower into that liquidity. But let's see here, guys. Let's see here. This is tough acting to acting right now if we're going to get it, but I got to focus though, guys. I said $1 million scalps, $1 million scalps. So I'm going to show it $1 million. We have got that Bitcoin long right now. I don't know how this, I remember I told you just one little dip, but I don't know. We got to see how this is going to play out, guys. But I got $1 million on the scalp. Got a little over 100K in. It's been playing between break even and about $1,000, break even and 1,000. Let's see if we can get a pop, man. If we can get like a pop up here to like 96.9, 96,900 would be a good trade. Quick 3-4 grand. This is high stakes though, guys. If this thing starts rolling out, I'm gonna close it out. I'll take a quick little L. But remember, I told you guys if this thing comes down and we get like a higher low, like a nasty candle like this, just kind of a higher low here. We said it at the beginning of the stream. I just don't know if this is gonna be it or if this thing's gonna come on down to like right around here. Hey, what's going on? There. Welcome. Thank you guys for joining me. If you guys could please follow me over on X. Follow me over on X. Follow me over on YouTube. Again, I do think that, man, let's see what Bitcoin's going to do here. I wanted to see if we already looked at the heat map. We're dipping right into it. Before we even looked at the heat map, we talked specifically about maybe this being a high. Maybe we get a high, a lower high, something like this. And then just to bounce up into this kind of this downtrend like that. So let's see if we can get that. That's the only trade that I can see. I'm not, there's really nothing else to trade, guys. I mean, Bitcoin's in a downtrend. Let's look at ETH real quick. ETH is just dumping. I mean, obviously with Bitcoin. ETH only has 2 levels to hold. I mean, we're coming down into like, look, this right here. It bounced here, broke down, broke out, bounced again. I would want ETH. I might even take the ETH trade at 33.20s, 33.20s, 33.15s. But we got to see what Bitcoin's going to do, if it's going to hold. Let's see if Bitcoin's going to hold. I mean, I'm inside. I told you guys I'm going to take the Bitcoin trade here. I still have another 100 G's to add into it, or 70 grand to add into it. But if this thing just rolls over, Sol was looking good too. Again, Sol. You got XRP at 213. There you go. XRP looks great too. Look at that. XRP is looking good. I do think that Bitcoin, guys, with so much volume, I think Bitcoin can get that bounce. I think Bitcoin can get that nice big bounce. Anytime we see this, just like this, guys, I mean, we eventually we're gonna get this big pop. It's just where do we bottom? Yeah, Solana. Let's go back to Sol. Sol's gonna have to it's gonna have to hold here, or it's coming down to this level, guys. So it's either gonna be. I would say I would feel way more comfortable on Sol, 144. I want to see freaking ETH just do this pop. I told you guys maybe just a lower high or a higher low. We could see a higher low. Come on, Biddy. There we go. I took the Bitcoin long, but how's ETH looking, man? Look at ETH 2. And China's already trading right now. AVAX. AVA. AVAX is looking good too, huh? Let's see AVAX. I like this song here, guys. AVAX I'd feel much better if it came down to 1445. You know what I mean? Just right down in here. There it goes. It's coming down. Come on, Biddy boy. I want to see Biddy pop you guys up to like 96,900. Just 96,900. We're not asking for much. This is rough price action, guys, because again, I do think that Bitcoin can also come down towards that 96. So let's just take another look at the heat map. Let's hit refresh on this. We're coming down, guys. One more little dip into this 96,400, 96,200s right in there. And then the liquidity is right above us. So we're barely dipping into this. Let's see how much of this gets scooped up. We're on top of this right now. Let's see if it bolts through it or if we get our bounce. Come on, Biddy. I really don't like this trade setup either right now, guys. The better option for Bitcoin is going to be now. If we break this, then it's just a no trade zone, guys. This is going to be a no trade. If we break this right here, then I'd say no trade zone. But it's showing again on the heat map. The reason why it's saying 96,200 is it stops these guys out right here. There's stops right here. Everybody longed this right here. It would make sense that it can just come down like that and then pop. But does everybody reweight? Or let's just see what happens here. Let's try to play this out here. And Ethereum. And again, we have multiple touches here, here, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to see what happens here. 13.9 on AVAX. It is straight mid chop, dude. 13.9. Wait, 13.9 or 13.9. I'm tripping. God damn. This is 13.9. Shit. Why do I have a line here? Yeah, 13.9. Let me see where one of my senior members. Oh, I know why he wants 13.9. I know why he wants 13.9. You want to know why, guys? He's one of my senior guys. He's a simple trader. On this entire pump, what he's looking at, and this is one of my members that has been with me since the beginning. Shout out to Razorback. But what he's seeing here is that we had this nice big pump, kind of accumulated up. If this is the top, he's thinking, you know what, we can come right back down to here to the golden pocket at 13.9, 14. Depending on where, I would really like it to touch, like he's saying, 13.9 underneath 14. Underneath 14, there's the go. Hold on, guys. You guys can't see this. Hold on. There we go. The reason why he's saying this. There we go. Mike, I got to remember to do that. So here it is here. The reason why he's saying 13.9, guys. All we're going to do is pull this fib from this low to this high. And this is where he's getting the 13.9 from. Yeah, I got it all figured out now. I got to remember to click through these screens. So, again, you got this low, a top, new top, kind of this accumulation. He's thinking if it comes back down to this 13.9 is what he's talking about. This is a golden pocket, and then you take out everything out to the upside. You take everything all the way up here. Zoom out. Resistance is going to be on, I have the line right above us, which is going to be the very top side. This guy right in here. 13.9 all the way up. And the way that would look is you would have the low, higher low again on this structure. And then you bolt on up to the top right up in here. Nice trade, yeah. Yeah, very nice trade. It looks good, man. Same thing with like Solana. I was saying, dude, if this thing comes back down into this range, see how it was just coiling up? Remember, I said it too, guys. If this thing comes down anywhere into here, we got to take this trade at 138, 140. We have to take this trade because this thing's getting ready to, it was coiling up here. If it comes back down into like this 140, 141, I'd be looking at something like that. And I bet you too, if we were to pull that fib from here to here, look, 140. 140s, dude, 140s, 140, 75, something in this, and then it bolts out. I would like something like that on Solana. Link has just been ponied up right with ETH. See, this doesn't, I mean, this is not really toppy, bro. I want to see these nasty wicks. So if this thing kind of just accumulates here on Ethereum, I don't know, man. This doesn't look like a top to me. So I set my fibs based on where, so like to give you an example, like right now, you see how you have this this area right here of just accumulation, kind of just this like a dead zone right here of just accumulation, undecisiveness. That's where I pull my fibs because that's where the move came from. So I'd go from the bottom of this to the top, and I'd say 3178 of this move. If you're looking at this move, this whole move right here, I'd pull my fibs from the bottom to the top on this move. That's how you would pull your fib. So again, when we look at like this accumulation, again, another kind of just low volume dead zone. You see what I'm saying? Low volume dead zone. And then it retraced. Let's go ahead and pull our fib again from here to the top. Look, from this low to this top. Look, again on a beautiful retracement. So now you guys can see this is why simple trading is the best trading. We can go from this low, broke out, golden pocket. Accumulation again, this low right in here, broke out here. And then you can say that, you know what, if you were to look at it, also look from here to here to here. Now you guys are seeing a different pattern on the way up. You guys can see that we now have here, kind of came up, golden pocket, played on the trend line again, Came up. Look, if it just plays around right here and hits the trend line, bang. But simple trading is the best trading, guys. Just point blank. Simple trading is the best trading. This is how we do it in the Coliseum. This is how we're finding kind of like a guideline on what we're doing. The other thing too, guys, without using like a heat map, you can see where support and resistance are. And then you could just use the heat map to say, like, let's just see, let's go to Bitcoin. You can see that this right here is a support. Multiple touches, even if you went up just a tad. Yeah, it's probably going to line up with the heat map. Yeah, it's probably going to line up with the heat map. Like this support and like, let's just tell you, like, to give you another example, let's go to a local time frame, like 20 minutes. I know that the heat map, because this is a big support where people longed this entire move, broke out. This is why the heat map is wanting to crush these people down here at 94.5, but they also longed right here. You see what I'm saying? At the 96.2. So first they want to get smoked here. They want to close out all of these longs here. So this thing can wick down like that and then pop up. And we need to see, after it closes out these longs right here and here, and it wicks down, does it find support here and then go? Or does it want to now take this here? I'm dialed. I'm dialed in. I'm showing it. I'm in the trade right now. We're going to see what's going to happen. We're down just a tittle bit. We're down about $600, just a tittle bit. So I'm going to watch this, but yeah, if it holds right here, then I would say this is what I was trying to talk about, man. Maybe we put in a higher low here, or we're going to just crush these. Remember I said at the beginning of the stream too, that if we take this out here, then there's just like a no trade zone. No need trying to catch this. There's no need trying to catch this. This thing's going to play around and it's going to take forever. Now, it can totally wick down, smash these, and wick right back up into this range. Almost every one of the Scalp and Chill streams, I always say, after we get that nasty candle, we want to see this thing kind of round out. Round out. What's up, Mac? What's going on, guys? If you guys don't mind, please like the video. Subscribe, man. Get on over. Yeah, we want to see this. We want to start seeing this rounding out, man. If this thing comes down and takes this liquidity in here on the heat map, you guys can see we're sitting right up on top of it right now. Heat map, look, people are closing out their shorts. Closing out their longs right in here. They're closing it out. They don't want to get smoked, man. This thing looks like it's coming down, which tells me that we got a high probability of maybe just a quick wick down, and then this thing bolts right back up. Or it holds here and it just bolts right back up. About 15 minutes ago, this thing was lit up like a Christmas tree. Remember, guys? This thing was lit up like a Christmas tree. People are closing their positions. Now, just remember, guys, the heat map can also be deceiving. Positions and markets can just open up and close instantaneously. People are closing their positions 15 minutes ago. We saw this right here. Excuse me. We saw this lit up like a Christmas tree 15 minutes ago. Look, it's not so lit up anymore. It was also lit up like a Christmas tree right above us. So actually, let's look at the 12 hour. That's what we were looking at. See, there it is. Can we wick down, close them out? And then can we pop? But everyone can start closing out all the positions, and then all of a sudden, down in 15 minutes, this thing can be lit up in multiple areas. I'll tell you one thing, though. If Bitcoin pops all the way up to 96.9, I'll probably be closing it. Take a quick look at ETH. It's moving. See, I like this, but see, ETH, see, kind of just this down. Oops, not that. Let's look at this right here. Is Bitcoin getting ready to pop? Ooh. Come on, bitty boy. Bitty boy pop. Bitty boy pop. We got 700. Remember I said it. Let's see. We got 1,000, 1,200. The king is back to see it live. Call me Gunther. What the fuck? There we go. There we go. We got 1,500. Yeah, if this thing comes up, I said, ooh. Now we're talking. Come on, baby. Come on up to 96,900. I even said it. 96,900 for 3,700 bucks. We got $1,800. Come on, Bitcoin. Kind of on this little downtrend here. We got $2,000 here, guys. Come on, Biddy. Pop, baby. That might be it for Bitcoin. Let's look at this real quick. Hold on. Hold up. I was looking at ETH as well. Remember I was talking about ETH rounding out right here? Let me take that off. Anytime you got a $1 million stop loss, you got a $1 million stop loss up at the top, man. I might just have to just limit out or try to squeeze on out of this if it gets there. Let's see. But I was watching ETH too, man. I was going to take ETH right here. I was looking at it. And again, guys, the game plan on this was, one, can we put in we were coming down to the liquidity. Can we put in a higher low, kind of just squeeze up here? Yeah, thank you, Jay-Z. I appreciate you for the first time tuning in. I do appreciate you for the first time tuning in. Greatly appreciate you. If you guys can, just please make sure to like the stream. Now we're talking. Hey, now we're talking. Quick little 2Gs. 96.9 was the target, man. Let's see. Might play around for a little bit and then pop. But let's see. Asia, it's 6 o'clock right now. Maybe 96,800. Let's see here. 96,800 is right above us. Quick little 60 bucks. There you go, baby. You got it. At least you're getting yourself a piece, huh? Getting yourself a piece. Again, guys, this is the CryptoCrank Radical Scalp. We're doing $1 million. 1 million. We're up 3Gs. $1 million. We took the trade live. Where's our little boy? Where's our boy Kid King? He said, "Show me what you're doing, dude." I like that. I like that. I like that. Woo! Oh my God. I said 96,900. We're here. If we get over this, dude, this thing's gonna fucking rip. But I ain't gonna round trip tater chip. So I'm gonna do 900. I even said it too here. I ain't fucking around, dude. We're gonna TP out. I got a limit order. I finally put it back in. That's a $1 million in, $1 million out, guys. For $2 million on the books, in and out. But we gotta see what I'm saying. Every time I put $1 million in, and I'm a nobody, dude. There's people putting in big boy money. There's people putting in big boy money. That was a good pump, man. We got all the way up to 96,870. Ooh, come on, baby, pop. And I even said it. It's probably gonna play around for a second here. 96. Come on, biddy. And then after this, I'm going to enjoy the evening, guys. And then I'll probably wait another hour, 7:30 to 11:30 for the trading hours. That's $2,700. I don't really want a round trip $2,700 fucking dollars. We got $2,800, $1 million. Ooh, we got 35s. There we go. There we go. There we go. Tap me out. 35. And again, guys, these are just quick little scalps. The Coliseum is watching me do this. I'm posting the P&Ls. We're doing this live and together. We're doing this every single day in the Coliseum, guys. If you guys would like to learn the CryptoCrank radical scalp method, the Coliseum lock, learn how to dial in your emotions, learn how to dial in your strategy, your risk management. Bang, bang. Kid Crypto King can suck my balls. No, I'm just kidding, bro. I should edit that out. You're giving me all kinds of shit earlier, dude. I'm just kidding, bro. I shouldn't even have said it. I'm sorry, dude. We're out here clapping though, my boy. I already took I tapped out, guys. I just clapped out right there. Let's see. After our we made after our fee here, that was a $560 fee on $1 million position, guys. Again, $560 fees is nothing. Absolutely nothing on $1 million position. Get on zoomex with me. Shout out to zoomex. Follow me. Follow me on zoomex, guys. Get into the Coliseum. Lock in your VIP 2. Get your VIP 2. Join me on zoomex. I have my link. Get into the Telegram, guys. I'm doing this every single day. We're doing this every single day, live trading. I walked you guys through why I was going to take the Bitcoin trade. All right. I walked you guys through why I was going to take the Bitcoin trade. I said, you know what? Redo the stream. It's only an hour and 30 minutes. Could we put in a higher low, or are we going to squeeze this? When Bitcoin came down, we started to just slowly accumulate. We looked at the heat map, started slowing down right here, started looking at the heat map. We're on top of that liquidity. And I said, guys, if we just get one pop to 96,900, we're going to make ourselves a quick 3 Jan. And look at 96,900, getting a rejection. Stick to the plan. And as I teach you guys how to trade and you guys are learning, you need to understand how well can you not interfere with the plan. There's a process and you stick to it. You stick to the risk management. You stick to your indicators. You stick to the tools. You keep emotion out of it. No emotion. Stick to the game plan. And look, we just clapped out, baby. Excellent stream, Cranksters. Excellent stream. I like that. Yeah, look, wouldn't be surprised. Now, I might even take this trade again if, remember I said, if we come up here, we come back down and we start playing around and we start rounding out. Start rounding out right here, meaning this thing comes down, plays around, looks like she's getting ready to start bouncing again, and then boom, I'll take that trade again. Dude, we just straight smacked that trade live. Live trading $1 million scalps, guys. $1 million scalps. Another excellent scalp and chill. I think I might be done, guys. I might be done. You guys have anything for me? I mean, dude, look, excellent TP. I don't sit in these things, guys. I don't sit in these things. This is scalping, radical scalping. When you're scalping with $1 million, when you're scalping with your hard-earned $500, guys, these are excellent trades. But you got to stick to the plan, stick to the indicators. Look, let's relook at the heat map. Let's relook at the heat map again. 24 hours. Look, we sat right across this liquidity. Didn't, sat on this. I said, guys, this is where we're going to take the trade. Excellent stream, guys. You guys can do it with me. Anybody can do it. Yeah, you got to learn 30K before patience. You got it. Yeah, you got to lose 30K before your brain learns patience and structure. I'm slowly getting it all back. Bruce, you sound like the kind of guy, dude, that needs to be in the Coliseum with me, and you need to dedicate yourself a year. You need to dedicate your a year to the Coliseum. It's cheap, guys. It's fucking cheap, dude, to get into the Coliseum. What we're doing, how we're doing the one-on-ones together, how we're dude, surround yourself with people that are holding each other accountable. And I love seeing the Coliseum, guys, that when I am inactive in the chat, I have senior guys, dude, that are saying things that I would be saying. They've learned. They have excellent testimonies. These guys are on fire, man. And I know that it's working because they're saying it the way I would. They're posting the trades like I would. The entries, the discipline, the structure, the bailouts on the stop loss. They don't let runners happen, dudes. We're not sitting in here and getting boned, dude. We're not doing that. Excellent risk management. So again, guys, we're gonna go ahead and post the the Telegram. If you guys are on X, please follow me. Follow me over on X. I'm doing this. I'm gonna post the P&Ls with our stream, guys. And let's see. I think that's really it. I think we'll keep it short to an hour and a half, guys. 1 year will change your life in the Coliseum. Kyle White, did you like that, man? We walked through the plan. One thing, let me ask you, Kyle White, for being a newcomer, man, and you watched from the beginning of the stream. Did I once deviate from what I said from the beginning of the stream to the entry of the position, to the closing of the position? You don't deviate, dude. You got to stick to the plan. There's no emotions here. There is zero emotions, dude. So from what you watched over the last hour and a half, you cannot adjust stop losses. You cannot deviate from the plan. And this is why I'm going to repeat it. How well, as you learn how to day trade, become a trader, how well can you not interfere with the plan? Just think about it. When I'm teaching you guys, how well can you not interfere with the plan? Guys, I've lost hundreds of thousands of dollars to teach you guys what I know. Hundreds of thousands of dollars when I first became a trader. You know, the dude just said right now, you got to learn 30. You know, he says he's lost $30,000 to learn the patience and the structure that he has now. Every trader goes through the learning phase, the losing the money phase, and then the come up. And then you slowly start using the discipline and you start doing it. And then all of a sudden, boom, it happens again. And this is where traders start not becoming traders anymore and they start leaving. But it's the ones that stick to the plan and start psychologically remembering what worked, what went right, how well did I stick to the plan, how well did I not interfere. And then that next phase comes where you start applying all the rules, and then the next set of emotions come where now you're trading with size. Now this one will bite you as you learn and as your accounts grow. All right, as your accounts grow, now you're going to start thinking you need to trade with size. And then the next set of rules come and the next set of psychology. Do you see what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, you're going to have to go back to the beginning phases of you trading with much smaller accounts. And you're going to have to remember the discipline that it took. Because, guys, when you're trading, that's what I have to do. One thing that I have to do, I always trade. I have multiple different accounts. I have prop accounts. This account here is my own money. This is my own money. I have a secondary zoomex account. I just showed the stream, guys. We went from $5,000 to $15,000 since January 1st, but I always keep a live $5,000 account. And what I do is I got to remember that $200-$300 is a lot of money. You know, is a lot of money. $200-$300 is a lot of money on a $5,000 trade. Well, when you start doing that, it gets my mentality back into the motion. I start locking things in much faster. On a $200,000 account, sometimes, you know, guys, $1,700, it looks like it's a big loss, but I also understand it's 1%. It's a 1% loss on the account. So I have to get back into reality. And as you guys grow through your phases of day trading and remembering the rules and sticking to the plan and staying disciplined, you guys are going to also start gaining the desire, and then things start getting really fun. You're going to be broken so many times in this journey. You're going to be broken, dude. There's been times I've cried, baby. I've cried. I'm like, dude, I can't believe what I just lost. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. Had to go through all of these phases in order to show you guys what I'm trying to build inside of the Coliseum. This is why I called it the Cranksters Trading Coliseum. And the Coliseum, guys, we're fighting. And who are you fighting? You're fighting yourself. As a day trader, you're going to learn who you are, how well you can be disciplined, how many times can you not break the rules. There's nobody to pick on except for yourself, and you are going to find out who you are if you decide to make this a career to get out of your daily jobs. It's going to break you 1,000 times to where eventually you're a robot. When you guys see me do this, when the Coliseum sees me do this, when I'm live with them, we don't flinch anymore, and that's what we're teaching in the Coliseum. So again, guys, with that being said, you guys have a wonderful night. It was a great stream. I'm probably going to be taking a couple more trades over the next hour and a half, but I'm going to be watching the Asia hours. Let's see. I'm going to read some of these, and then I'm going to bounce, guys. I went to the bank, $100,000 account with the rule: if I can't make 200 from 100, I have no business trading crypto. Now back to $1,000 account. It is great to tell people how much you make, but sucks to tell your wife how much you lost. I am very blessed. I am very, 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 very blessed to have a wife that knows everything. Everything. Guys, you guys, I would encourage, if you guys, young men that are, this is a whole nother conversation, but if you're a young man, get married, have some kids, dude. It'll mature you out. But my wife knows absolutely everything. How much I've lost, how much I've gained, what I'm trying to build. Got to have that support, man. So with that being said, guys, man, what a good stream. Another stream, baby. Another $3,500 live streaming. It was a great stream, guys. You guys have a wonderful evening. I will be active inside of the Telegram. Those L's will build you, baby. Crypto Gain Hub. Those L's will build you. And if you don't know how to talk to your wife about the L's, man, then we can have that conversation too, dude, because humility will build you. Humility will build you, and it'll remind you not to feel stupid again, or. So you guys have a wonderful night. I will see you. I will be active in the Coliseum. If you guys are just here, you guys get inside of the Coliseum, get in the Telegram. It's free. Get into the Telegram. All right. Post the Telegram real quick. I want to see all of you guys. We have almost 150 people watching total between we have 150 people watching total between X and YouTube. Did we end up hitting 50 likes, man, on YouTube? I don't even think we have that many people here. We have 28 likes, so no giveaway. I'm going to have to start doing these giveaways, guys, but you guys got to give me, other than your time, you guys got to give me a like. With that being said, peace out, guys. I will see you all later. Have a wonderful night, guys.
Production.